As many of you know, I have made it a top priority for my administration to deepen cooperation with Israel across the whole spectrum of security issues: intelligence, military, technology. And in many ways, what this legislation does is bring together all the outstanding cooperation that we have seen really at an unprecedented level between our two countries to underscore our unshakable commitment to Israel's security.
Israelis and Palestinians have agreed to resume stalled peace talks. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry announced the news after meeting with both parties in Jordan. The agreement establishes a basis for resuming negotiations, which have been deadlocked for 2 years. Kerry hailed the tentative accord as a significant and welcome step forward, but noted that the talks were still in the process of being formalized.
If everything goes as expected, Cy Barakat and Tzipi Livni, Minister Livni, and Itzhak Molho will be joining me in Washington to begin initial talks within the next week or so. And a further announcement will be made by all of us at that time.
Has said that Iran, Syria, and the stalled Israeli-Palestinian peace talks will all top the agenda of President Barack Obama's coming visit to Jerusalem.
We believe the borders of Israel and Palestine should be based on the 1967 lines with mutually agreed swaps. We both share the view that despite the many changes, or perhaps because of the many changes that are taking place in the region, it's more vital than ever that both Israelis and Palestinians find a way to get back to the table and begin negotiating a process whereby they can create two states that are living side by side in peace and security. It's more urgent than ever that we try to seize the opportunity to create a peaceful solution between the Palestinians and the Israelis.
But 7 months after Mr. Obama invited Arab and Israeli leaders to the White House and called for a Palestinian peace agreement within a year, talks had bogged down and the landscape has changed.
President Barack Obama has been awarded the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize. The Norwegian Nobel Committee said Obama's efforts against nuclear weapons and his work in strengthening international diplomacy are among the reasons he merits the prestigious award.
Good morning. I am both surprised and deeply humbled by the decision of the Nobel Committee. Let me be clear, I do not view it as a recognition of my own accomplishments, but rather as an affirmation of American leadership on behalf of aspirations held by people in all nations. To be honest, I do not feel that I deserve to be in the company of so many of the transformative figures who've been honored by this prize.
You know, when Trayvon Martin was first shot, I said that this could have been my son. Another way of saying that is Trayvon Martin could have been me. Trayvon Martin could have been me. Trayvon Martin could have been me.